Thomas Partey's tenure at Arsenal, a new direction needed. Thomas Partey's tenure at Arsenal appears to be coming to an end, due to persistent setbacks with injuries that have hindered his ability to contribute consistently on the field. Despite being one of Mikel Arteta's trusted players, the Ghanaian midfielder has struggled to maintain fitness throughout his time at the club. In response to Partey's recurring physical issues, Mikel Arteta has been proactive in bolstering Arsenal's midfield options, securing signings in recent transfer windows. Looking ahead to the upcoming summer transfer window, Arsenal aims to further strengthen their midfield, with Martin Zubimendi and Amadou Onana emerging as top recruitment targets. According to Mirror Football, Arsenal has made the decision to include Thomas Partey on the list of players available for transfer in the summer transfer window. This decision stems from Arsenal's dissatisfaction with Partey's inconsistent availability due to his physical concerns, leading the club to consider transferring him in favour of players who can provide greater reliability in terms of physical readiness and availability for selection. Partey is a highly talented midfielder who instantly improves us when he plays, but injuries have robbed him of a better passage at the Emirates. As we move forward, there is no reason to keep him on the roster beyond this period. He will hold us back, and we need a team full of players with much better physical records. Stan Kroenke sends clear transfer message amid links to Victor Osimhen and Alexander Isak. Arsenal fans have overwhelmingly asserted the squad area that needs addressing in the summer transfer window, amid links with Pedro Neto and Victor Osimhen. Arsenal has received a clear message about where it needs to strengthen ahead of the summer transfer window. Gunners fans have identified the forward line as the position most in need of reinforcements. It's been a quiet January for Mikel Arteta's team. After a summer where they spent over £200 million on Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Jurrien Timber, and David Raya, Arsenal found itself heavily restricted by the Premier League's profit and sustainability regulations. This meant that the only permanent transfer involving a first-team player was the termination of Rune Alex Runarson's contract, to facilitate his move to FC Copenhagen. That's not to say Arsenal couldn't have done more. The Gunners have been dominant in many of the games they've played this season, but in many of them, there has been a lack of a killer instinct in front of goal. Arteta's men are the best in the Premier League in terms of goals conceded but are only 6th in goals scored. Gabriel Jesus has struggled to stay fit at times, Kai Havertz has been unable to score regularly, while Leandro Trossard and Edin Nketiah mainly play secondary roles. The Gunners are comfortably underperforming expected goals, unlike title rivals Manchester City, who are 4.70 goals above where they should be, according to the statistic. Arsenal fans have voiced their opinion on the matter, identifying the forward position as a clear area that needs attention. In a Football.London survey after the January transfer window, an impressive 75% of respondents said they were concerned about the team's attacking positions in the current state of affairs, and an even larger number of 84% of respondents felt that the attacking areas needed more attention in the summer. For now, however, Arsenal will have to stick with what it has. That's not to say Gunners are confident that this will be enough to surpass them in the title race. Only 38% of respondents thought Arsenal had enough to win the Premier League this season, while only 27% thought the Gunners would reach the top. In fact, the most likely final position for Arteta's men seems to be 3rd or 4th, according to fans, with 43% predicting this will be the most likely outcome. As for the summer, names like Pedro Neto, Victor Osimhen, Alexander Isak, and Ivan Toney are heavily linked. A considerable group of Arsenal fans, 47%, believe that 1 or 2 players will be needed come the end of the season. Not far behind, however, is the group that thinks 3 or 4 will be required, representing 46% of respondents. Now leave your opinion. What do you think of this Jugador? Leave your comment. It's a good hiring for Arsenal. Share your opinion. Thank you for watching, and until the next news.